All right, greetings once again, fellow traders. This is Michael Storm, also known as Robin Hood, and today I'd like to talk to you about not so much teaching, but just two good setups I see currently in the market that I like, and I figured I'd share them with you. We'll start off with number one, Pound Australia. Before I do that, let me just bring this in. I actually hit a milestone a couple of days ago, so figured I'd share it with you. Maybe it'll give some people a little bit of hope. So this is my it's a screenshot of my live account that I put up a few days before Christmas, I think, and I traded it those couple of weeks, just a little bit here and there during Christmas to New Year's, because it was actually, the market was moving, and so that's why you see a difference between here and for the year. So I just doubled it. I finally reached it. Started off with 8,000 and piddly trades. For the first couple of weeks, it was pretty much everything was 0.01. But then as the weeks went by, it started to move into 0.02. And then a few weeks ago, occasionally, once in a while, not all the time, if I see a really good setup, 0.03 per bullet. So I don't know if this helps or not. Some people may be like, oh my God, how am I ever going to double? How long does it take? Blah, blah, blah. That took me 57 trading days. So it's not 57 days, it's 57 trading days. So what was that, January, February? Oh, we're in March. Oh, well, never mind. Whatever it is. I don't know if it's 57 days or if it's 57 trading days. I don't know. I don't want to mess up. But anyway, from just trading 0.01s, 0.02s, and occasionally 0.03s, you can eventually double. It comes down to like, how much are you willing to work, right? And a lot of people look at the money, they're like, oh my God, no way. I'm not going to sit there and work, 5 or 6 hours a day just to make that. Okay. Well, it was worse than that. You got to understand, it wasn't just 149 to start. I mean, there's days we were making $30, $50, 60, 70. I mean, it was terrible, right? And then other days are bang up days, like that one. That was a killer day. 577 in one day. That was all right. It was a really good day. So that all contributes to the whole thing, and so slowly this is starting to rise. Now, approximately 1190 on the pips per day. This is adjusted pips for 10, just like a euro. So if you're making like 3,000 pips on MXN, it does not count that, okay? It doesn't count 3,000 pips. It only counts whatever the actual intake was, So maybe this will help somebody. I don't know. It can happen. You have to work. You do got to put in the time. So if you can ever get there where you can afford to spend 5 hours a day or 6 hours a day trading, this right here is absolutely possible depending on how active you are. Now, for those that are not that active, forget it. You're not going to get there. It's going to be a lot slower, if you're not active. Could be 6 months, it depends. It could be a year. Who knows? It's not a race or anything. It's a race against yourself. Double at your own speed. So anyway, a couple of setups I really like. I figured I'd share with you. I'll start off with the Pound Australia. This one right here has been moving. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe I can just take a screenshot so I can draw on it. Yeah, that would work. Don't you start barking, dumb dog. Okay. There we go. So this has been moving for quite a while, way back here, right? Just ignore the dumb mutt in the background. Monthly chart is what you're looking at. This was a super long time ago. The thing broke out and went crazy, right? Then it retraced and fell. And now we've got years of this. And I've been buying it pretty much forever. Like all these months I've just been buying, right? And, what does that mean? Like, am I just buying and holding? Or what am I doing? No, I'm not buying and holding. No, the more I trade, the more I make. So I like to trade a lot. And so looking at the weekly pound Australia, me and my roomies, we all bought down in here. Sure. And we bought over here. Yep. We even bought there. This is a weekly chart, remember? And look now. Amazing pullback. I really like it. So I'm checking it out on the weekly. I see the 200 hit, the 100 hit. Stochastics are buried. It's kind of nice. You know, you're down into a 786 fib. You're near 886 fib. And you got a lot of demand right over here. So I look left on the chart. And on the daily, you can see it got smoked. So, yeah, I'm an equal opportunity employer. I mean, I'm not just, you know, only long side. I mean, we definitely were short way back here. But it was a pain in the bagunga. You know, it really took a long time to fall. And I'll admit that, you know, we got out a little bit on the too soon side. Okay, is that going to actually pick up my little recording thingy? Yeah, I guess so. So up here, this is where we were short for just countless days on end, forever and ever and ever. Just every pop, we were shorting it and shorting it and shorting it like mad. And we got out of that not too long ago. And now I'm really liking this because of its location on the weekly, the daily, everything. And I'm even thinking about the stop losses as well that I believe were hammered. If you look here, okay, it seems like a lot of people would have been stopped out between here and here. What are you crying about, you stupid dog? Oh my goodness. He's crazy. So anyway, you know, the war and all that stuff, I think he hears gunshots going off, so that might be it. You know, the war creates a lot of madness that's happening. These last 6-7 days have just, you know, sparked total meltdown in the markets. And you see crazy stuff happen. Stochastics, which I don't know if you can see them right now, quite buried, unbelievably buried. You have to wait a long time to get that. To get a pullback that goes into 786 and 886 magic fib box, you have to wait a long time for stuff like that. And, oh goodness, come here, baby. Come on over here. Get over here. What are you so scared about? Come on. No? Sorry. He's a ham. He's a real ham. He's a chicken. Well, a chicken. So we've also got this, you know, 20-something day meltdown. You got like an... it's not quite a hammer, is it? Almost. Pin bar, hammer bar, whatever. Showing you, bottoming tail, people are like, wow, this has really gone too far, right? And so, in my humble opinion, if I can sorry, this is going to be a weird video. Okay, I just got to hold on to a shaking, twitching dog. So with all these stop losses run and, you know, all these buy actions for every sell has a buyer. Okay. Every sell. Somebody has been buying the blazes out of this for days and days and days and days and days and days. And I mean, they've been selling it, no doubt. And the sell pressure is obviously greater than the buy pressure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But somebody has been absorbing all of that. Stop. And I think it's just, stop it. I think it's overdone. And I believe we should have a decent pop in time. Now, how long is it going to take? I don't know. You know, we could be looking at a long time. I have no idea. Something like this could happen, boom, you know, 3 days, 5 days, or, you know, maybe it takes 8 or 15 days, something like that. And of course, it doesn't go straight up. So there's like all kinds of chopping and chopping and chopping around before it ever, you know, gets up here. But I like that spot. I mean, if I look at the daily where the 200 is, right, and I look where the 100 is, and I know that we're obviously, no doubt, we are in a downtrend. I'm not denying it. It's not like, you know, it's not like it's hiding or something. It's a downtrend. Yep, sure is. But even in a downtrend, you can bounce, and you can bounce a lot. You've seen it before. I've seen it before. We've all seen it before. Great downtrend over here. Look at that one. Right? Look at this downtrend over here. My goodness. And check out that bounce. Took a lot of time, didn't it? But it went significant. So we have this beautiful fall for like 20 whatever days. Little hammer. The fibs are nice. The stop runs are nice, I think. Weekly, I'm just very cool with this being where it is. The monthly viewpoint, it looks nice because it's just slowly grinding and stair-stepping higher and higher and higher for all these years, you know, since 2016 to where we are now. It's got a lot of data behind it, you know, and so I think it's good, and this one I believe is viable, and I might potentially be long, just a wee little bit, right? Not much, but a few pieces here, a few pieces there. I'm long, and I'm looking for a decent move. So from where we're trading right now, we have the potential in 3, 5, 10, 15 days. Who knows? Don't know. How many pips can we go? 270 for starters. You know, if you ask most traders, hey, would you like 270 pips? They'd be like, yeah, you know, I'd love to have 270. Well, a lot of them aren't really very diligent, you know, to do what's required to get that 270. So you got to look at it. I am going to throw you away. Get there. And where was I? Pardon me. Oh, my God. Been a long day. Been a long day, people. So my goal, right? I mean, if I was a swing trader, I would just buy it and set my target and walk away if it took 3, 5, 8, 10, 12 days. Who cares? You know, it gets there. Boom, you're out. But for the people that, you know, are a little bit more active, dropping into the lower time frame charts is, I think, pretty good. We have one of the most longest river banks I've ever seen. And I personally have no qualms, you know, dropping into 5-minute charts, but I really can't buy. See, it's kind of against the law, right? It's against the rules for me. I just can't buy unless the thing gets blasted. See? So I need it to drop like a stone. Like this. Like that. Like that. Right there. And like that. So that's what I did pretty much all day. You know, it dropped like this over here. And yeah, I did it. I'm evil like that, you know, but somebody has to sit around and do this. While other people are working jobs, you know, somebody's got to sit here and hunt bottoms. So I bought, it pops, I'm out. I buy, it pops, I'm out. It pulls back, it pops like mad, click, I'm out. Okay, all these pullbacks here, I'm long. Every pop, I'm out. This one, I got long. It literally took off for the whole day. I was gone doing stuff. I had like errands to do. And I got home right before the market closed and saw it up here. I don't know if it was this 5-minute sell or if it was this one. I don't know which one caused me to do it, but one of them, click, I'm out. So is the trade over for me? Oh my God, no. Are you kidding? Not a chance. No, the trade is absolutely not over. My job is only just begun. See, I have to wait for blood. I need more blood. Lots and lots of blood. Get down. So whenever it gets kicked in the teeth and falls and then puts in some kind of nice 5 or 15-minute buy signal, I'll be there. You know, to show my support, show my love, and fight the war. You know, God bless our troops, right? That's it. And how many days? Oh, man. Such a long time. So I'll be here for days on end. As you can see, the 15-minute, it looks like it's begun. See, we got the moving average crossover, the stair stepping higher. Here's the lower, the higher low. You have a higher low there, higher low there, higher low almost. Higher highs, you do have that. See, doesn't it look on the 15-minute like it's already starting? See, how much longer? I mean, we've got the 100 MA and the 200 MA pinching action. So how much more pullback do I get where I get to buy again? And how much higher over here? And how many days until we get there? Where all these stop losses are just sitting there, right? We're talking 97 pips. Might be a couple of days. That should be nailed at some point, and we'll pull back again. So my buying really has only just begun. I've got a long way to go for days and days on end for this to get up to my target level. And a lot of people say, "Hey, what's your target?" I say, "What's your time frame?" What is the time frame? Because when we were short up here, I mean, we had no idea we were going there. And this fall, from top to bottom, is 924 pips. So, what's your target? It's like, how long can you hold it for? See? So, going back up, it isn't going to just rock and roll in one day and hit that target, because then it would be over. Your trade's done. I mean, that's the Forex myth, right? Everybody wants that. They want to get long right now, have it shoot up like mad in one day. 270 pips, right? Hit the target and click, you're out. Boom, done. Hey, that was a great trade. I'm out in one day. Well, what do you do then? It's all over. You see? Why do you want it to go so fast? What's your hurry? I'd rather have it chop slowly. Okay, put this in. And why don't we choose half hour? Okay. I'd rather have it chop slowly to get up here. Because while swing traders are long and they're trying to target 270, I'm going to make like 1,000 or more. Especially if it takes like 10 days. I'll definitely make 1,000 more. More. That's low side. So swing traders get long, they get their 270. Me, I'm in and out, in and out, in and out 18 million times on the way up here. I'm going to get paid like mad. I think I'm off on a teaching tangent. I'm not supposed to go there. 17 minutes. Crud, I better hurry up. Okay, so there's... Anyway, trade idea number 1. If you like it. If you don't, that's fine. Manage your own trades. Okay, so what was number 2? I had one more. Oh, this one. I'll just pick like a totally different pair. US dollar SEK. All right. Why do I like it? Well, number 1, I like it because I'm all out of every cotton picking long that I have been buying for like, I don't know, forever. I purchased this thing for the last year and a half. Probably. Is that correct? 15 months. Yep. So I've been like a real buyer of this for a very, very long time. And we're just up like mad on the monthly. And it's broken beyond the 618, and it's hit a pretty good area that I like of... let me delete that. Right over here you can see this is like supply. And I don't... Look. I don't feel like buying right now. Okay? I don't want to buy, all right? Let me just be honest about the whole thing. Check it out. It's up 16,600 pips. I don't really feel like buying anymore. We had a really great, almost like a wave 1, right? This looks like a wave 2. To me, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is a wave 3. What would come next? Probably a real kick butt wave 4 that would take months to crash it, right? So the monthly stochastics are all nice and peaked. That's one part of it, and I kind of like that. I look over here to the left on the weekly, see a lot of supply, and I just currently don't feel like a buyer. I don't like to buy tops because it hurts really bad when it falls. It's painful. So for me, I'm a shorter, and my target level in my mind is like somewhere down here. This looks very supportive, and I kind of like it. I know that I traded it many, many, many weeks ago. Might even have that video might actually be available. Probably is. We were way up here, and I was a shorter for days on end to hit this right here. Well, we did. And lower. As you can see, it went a lot lower. So I was a buyer over here. And I bought for days and days and days, and guess what? I got screwed. I bought, and it just chopped around, and it kept buying, and then finally it just took off like a bat out of heck. So here I am now, and I'm liking it short, and I do like this support level. So if I was going to be a swing trader, I would just short it, set my target here for 5,000 pips, walk away. If it takes a month to get there, okay. Well, there you are. But I can't handle the gyrations, you see? The thing that would bother me is all this. Like, just imagine you shorted it here. Just pretend, okay? Because I'm telling you that I did. Me and my whole room, we were short up here. And it crashes like 2,600. Can you live with that? Can you be sure, allow something to crash 2,600, and then it just goes bat poop crazy and rocks higher? And you're like, oh my God, I had 2,600. What the heck? Now I got nothing. I'm right back to zero. And then you're watching it again, and you're like, oh wow, I got 1,800, and then days later you're back to zero. Can you handle that? I can't really deal with that myself. So, I can't get short right now and just wait for it to go there. That's a long wait. I don't feel like waiting. And I don't want to watch it gyrating and massively in profits, and then I'm out of profits, and then I'm in giant profits, and then I'm out again. It's not fun. So, not for me. I mean, other people may be able to handle it, but I'm just not on board that camp. So, instead, my goal, which is just so horrible, right? Let me grab a quick screenshot here. My goal is to wait for the thing to pop, and pop nicely, so that I can sell it when I find a sell bar. I'm stalking it. I'm watching it too. Earlier today, me and my roomies, we sold it. This is a half-hour chart, but we sold it somewhere up here. And then when Powell chatted and pulled the rug out from everybody and said, yeah, we're not going to do it. We're going to delay it. It just went bam. I'm talking about the 50 basis point rate hike. He was like, yeah, we're going to wait on that. This thing collapsed huge. It was like 1,100 all within super short time. Click, I'm out. So I'm waiting for bounces so I can get out and bounce and out and bounce and out and, stuff like that. I would rather short the highs, cover, short the highs, cover, short, cover. And how long does it take to get to the target level that we're chatting about? Is it 1 week, 1 month, 2.5 weeks? I don't know. So the trade is not ever really going to be over for me until I land where I want to be. And when I finally no longer feel like shorting it and I say to myself, wow, it's a great price. I really like it. I think I'd like to buy some. That's where I'm going to click out of every short I got, and I'll flip into the mindset again. Well, I ran. I didn't believe to go. I didn't think it was going to go on that far, but it's 24 minutes in, and I guess I better shut up. All right, so if you like any of these, great. Take the trade ideas if you like them, but obviously, as always, you've got to manage them, and pick yourself a stop if that's the type of person you are. If you use stops, then pick it. And if you're the type of person that says, nah, I don't need a stop, but I'll trade small, And I'll just wait, and if I get a better price improvement, a better place to add, I'll add. But of course, there has to come a time where, you're not just going to be crazy and keep piling and piling and piling into something, and then your losses just get out of control and you start sweating and getting nervous. I mean, if you ever get to that level, no, you're obviously trading too big. You got to stop right there, and pick a stop, pick a target, and just let the thing run at that point. One or the other's going to happen. But I like being more active with my management. I'm extremely active for about 5 or 6 hours a day, and that's just the way I prefer it. So, all right, everybody, have a great week, and I'll chat with you next week. Okay, and if you like what you saw, please give us a thumbs up or a like or a comment. Wait, that's the same thing. Or a comment or whatever. Share with a friend. I don't know. And if you want to give our room a try out, check us out at www.thefxmentor.com. Home of approximately 1,000 something pips a day. All in 5 hours. Yeah. Okay. Have a great day. Trade safely.